Wow, there's actually some news on a new Persona game that isn't a remake. There's been a massive information drop in the last 24 hours. A lot of the information can be found on Persona Central, so full credit to them. And let's jump in. Persona 5 The Phantom X is a mobile game developed by the Chinese game developer Perfect Worlds and their sub-branch Blackwing Games studio. The game is officially licensed by Atlus and Sega, and it's set to release on iOS, Android, and PC. So far, they've released 2 main trailers and a few screenshots, which you'll see here. Ultimately, this game looks to be Persona 5 Lite, although it does seem to feature a new cast and a school setting. The game still looks to be based in Tokyo, with a few familiar faces and locations appearing, such as Sanjanjaya and Iwai from the Airsoft shop. Only a few party members have been shown off so far, and 3 have been officially named. First up, we have the protagonist, which seems to be a typical Persona lead, with their parents abroad somewhere, allowing them freedom in the city. He's also a second-year student at a new school, Kiba Academy. His phantom codename is Wonder, and his persona is Janosik, who seems to be known as a Slovakian Robin Hood. Personally, I'm enjoying the Boat Boy myself. Next is our Morgana of the game, Luffy, not to be confused with the Straw Hat Pirate. This owl has 3 forms similar to Morgana: a daily life as a normal owl, a more cartoony Phantom Thief form, and can naturally turn into a car to help the members navigate mementos. Luffy's codename is Cattle, and he is equipped with a Gundam-like persona named Rob Roy. This actually ties into his codename, as Rob Roy was based on a cattleman in British legend which played a very similar role to Robin Hood. The last member to be revealed is Arai Suwa, a cheerful classmate of the protagonist who is quite popular with everyone at school. Arai's codename is Closer, and her persona is Awalda, a female pirate of legend. Within the gameplay trailers, we see at least 2 other confirmed party members, both a male and female. The male party member seems to be using a wind-focused persona with a musketeer theme, and the female party member is only seen in a pure white outfit using a bolt action rifle. Igor and the Velvet Room return in this game, where the form seems to be an aquarium this time around. I guess they're trying to hunt for some whales to keep this game afloat. Igor has a new assistant to aid the protagonist's journey, Mirapi, and I love her design. I can even hear the Rule 34 artists scribbling away as we speak. The gameplay trailer shows daily life where the protagonist is exploring Tokyo and attending school, and the palace gameplay seems to show off an early dungeon based on a stadium, where a baseball player looks to be the palace ruler. The overall theme is based on desire, and the game has been suggested that it will be leaning towards a gacha style system, based on the developer that's working on it. Without a full expose from the development team, I would say the game would act very similar to Genshin Impact. From this point on, it's nothing but pure speculation, so this is not set in stone. But if this game ends up being a free-to-play game with gacha elements, I could see that the SP or energy being tied to microtransactions to let players proceed through the game. They could very much take the route of Genshin Impact, where the full story is playable and only certain modes are tied to energy, but I can't see this having a role mechanic like Genshin or Fire Emblem Heroes, for example, since there would be too many characters to play with. The other hurdle that's involved is the time mechanic. In most gacha games, there's no element of time progressing, not on a day-to-day level like Persona. It could also be possible that palaces appear as events, and you only have a certain number of days and actions or energy to take them down. This would give players a reason to play week to week or month to month, with a new palace ruler to take down. These events could even tie into new party members opening new social links and personas to use. The only other place I could see microtransactions really appearing is in the Velvet Room, where you roll for new personas. Lastly, the game has only been confirmed for Asia, and looks to be specifically China, as Japan is yet to have a confirmed release date. There's no news of an English release so far, but with there being more Persona players than ever, I don't think Sega will turn down the potential profits that could come from a worldwide release. It is also very worth noting that Joker makes an appearance in this game at the very end of the trailer, and the rest of the Phantom themes can be seen in a screenshot, with the expected absences of Sumi and Akechi. It is also possible that this game takes place at the exact same time as Persona 5, however, Igor, who speaks within the trailer, seems to have his correct voice rather than his deeper voice found in the base game, and for those who know the spoilers regarding this, I'm led to believe that this takes place after the original game. There are arguments that could be made why the metaverse is still around, but Atlus always seems to have a way of bringing it back, just like with Persona 5 Strikers. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited or are you concerned about this new game? Personally, I think it looks pretty cool. It's a Persona 5 Lite and it kind of opens up the game for a lot more people. And to be honest with you, this does look just as good as the original Persona 5. So if we do get a chance to play it, I'm definitely on board. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you like my content, consider subscribing. It was Dwayne here from DewyHQ. I'll see you in the next video.